Good evening and welcome to Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. Tonight we're going to visit with two of our vendors, Pickin Wildflowers, who you'll see on her tags goes by Kim, and the Hip Chick. Both vendors do have discounts, but they're slightly different. Pickin Wildflowers offers 20% off items not marked firm, while the Hip Chick is a 30% off items not marked firm. And that is the same for cash or credit card, and PayPal counts as credit card. So the way to get a hold of us if you're interested in purchasing any of the items from tonight's video, our past videos, any of our Facebook or Instagram posts, is you can directly message us on our Gray Barn Antiques or Gray Period Barn Facebook and Instagram pages. You can also email us at graybarnantiques.com. That's always gray with the E. And this information is also available on our website, graybarnantiques.com. You can also call us at 973-786-5555. If we are closed, just leave a voicemail and we will get back to you as soon as possible. We are located at 134 Main Street in Andover, New Jersey, which is Upper Sussex County, or near the county seat of Newton. It's exit 25 off of Route 80. You just head north off of exit 25, and we are approximately 7 or 8 minutes up on your right-hand side through the tunnel. So without further ado, I want to show you a couple things before we go wandering around. I just wanted to show you, I do have the battery operated taper candles, and you see that has a slight flicker to them. They are available for $4 each. They do not come with the batteries, but they take just 2 AAA batteries, and they're just a simple little screw on the bottom right there to turn them on and off. And you see we have a few left of those, and we only have them in the color white. We do have real taper candles as well, and they are $2 for them. So I want to visit with this corner because we always skip over this corner, and this vendor has this little spot up front here, and she is also a 20% off vendor on the vintage items that you're going to see in this corner. So it's a lot of newer stuff in the front of the booth, and then you kind of come in here and you're going to find some little vintage trinkets and such. So we have that nice little Madonna up there. She's just $6.40. And these little presidential Wheaton bottles from the 1970s in the packages still are just $3 each. $14.40 on that cute little teapot that has a great shine to it. And again, if I pass by anything that you want more information on, just feel free to reach out to us and we will get that for you. It does help us if you can cite at what part of the video you did see an item that you need more information on. We're always glad to get that for you. Here's a cute little ladder for just $6.40, a great little display piece. It is like a ladder. I don't know if you'd use it like to maybe, I don't know, display littles on it, like maybe some Wade's Whimsies. There's a liquor bottle tag for $4. Old signs. You can see it's an eclectic mix of everything. This is a smoker. He does open up and you put the cone in him and he's just $8. I said all kinds of mix of everything in here. How fun to use a old milk bottle carrier for a little vignette display. They have reduced that, so it's off of the red price that you're going to take that 20% off. So that does become $20. And it does have some writing on the side here. A set of crochet needles. What's the price on those? That's $9.60 for 8. The vanity mirror is not for sale, but the items on it are. There's even a gold plastic easel for $3. Some great planters. The smaller items we do ship. The larger items are for pickup only. We could ship, but you would incur quite the fee for that. So, and the little boxes are not for sale. They are part of the display. They actually belong in another little piece of cabinetry that she has in this booth. So, and the shelving is not for sale either. The bird is $2 firm, not the shelf. So this is neat. $28 for a brass film developing tank. How cool is that? I guess you'd pour in the water and empty it out here. I don't know. I've never developed film before. And you might hear some noises in the background. Phone ringing. Don is here. He's on vacation right now. And I know that little rug is not for sale. There are other little rugs. They go pretty quick. None right now that I can think of. Hubley Toys fire truck for $11.20 as is. Nice little Putz house for $5. You know anybody from Pulaski, New York? Just 3 firm for those cute little salt and pepper shakers. Some great old advertising pieces. A lot of glassware. These are newer. They are flash glass. Just got different colors on these. These are $14.40. They do work. It's more, it is a plastic top. It is not metal with the glass on the bottom. Like I said, they are the new ones, but they do work. Or you can just display them. What a great price on that jar. Just $6.40 for that nice jar. And you can see there's another markdown back there, so just $6.40 for that vase. And if you hear that digging in the wall next to me, it is not a creature. That's just Don working on the other side of the wall. It's a cool set of glasses. There's one missing. So it's 8-piece with the box, Anchor Hocking, German Umpa band. And it is $40 for the 7 of them with the box. So it looks like they are missing, one Gus. So you only get one Gus with the Umpapa band. That canister for $3, sugar. There's 2 in there, and that one's $12. It just has the one lid. And that's where all those little drawers came out of that little cabinet. $6.40 for the cute little bear. And she's got the bear bunny, and she's holding a little bunny and sitting in this nice 16-inch tall wicker doll chair for just $12. That's a good deal on that. Some more glassware. And again, we're visiting in the front room, and you're taking 20% off of the items not marked firm. Just $6.40, $8 for the Fenton bow shoe. Usually that's the cat on there, and there's a couple more things up here for sale as well. Oh, what happened here? I've got tumbled over. That's $14.40 for that cute little cowboy and cowgirl carrying case. Candles over. Toto's Treasures. That's from our one friend that we used to have across the street, one of our vendors, Dorothy Tarnacki, and that was her booth name. She passed, I think it's 5 years now, this May. So, yeah, so that's in memory of Dorothy. That's a cute little shelf in the corner there and 20% off. That's a cute little plate. Check it out. Look at the little bunny. Whoops. And the chick alphabet plate for $14.40. How cute is that? Nice piece of Lenox there for $6.40. Bell for $1. What's wrong with it? Nothing. Just a bell. And again, I will gladly get you any prices that you wish to see, more close-ups, more information. There's a scale there for $6.40 because it is missing its hands. So that's a nice display piece if you're looking to do little vignettes. Stool not for sale, but the items on it are a couple old tins. And if you step back in this booth, you'll see that there's a nice little selection of magazines, vintage magazines, and more stuff in this corner. Sewing baskets and sewing notions. $4 for that little plastic carrying case. Some nice enamel pieces. Procter & Gamble cookie cutter, and that's $2.40. It's a Procter & Gamble gift. There's a neat oil lamp. A couple little snowmen. Tea lights for $4 each, and there's some vintage clothing in this corner as well. 1970s Sears and Roebuck kids denim jacket for $48. It's a small kids. It looks like it's got a couple of patches on it. You can see it has been worn in the past lovingly. So you got Porky Pig on the back, a Coca-Cola jacket for $60, the University, and that is a 1990s size medium. A very plush little coat, and the back has the Coca-Cola on well, and hanging in the front is just a plain vintage black tee, and it's a polo shirt, the United States Polo Association, and that is just $9 firm for that, and it's a size large. It has been gently worn. There's that. And then this booth also has the soy melts in it. These are just $5 each. The candles, the candy, the fudge, the peanuts. We got the apple butter back in for you. And more candy came in. And we are going to now start visiting with the 2 vendors, which we intended to visit with. Now, the hip chick has a shelf in this case over here, which I turned off very smartly. And again, she is 30% off items not marked firm. So she goes by the upper left corner, you can see is vendor 57. So when you are telling us, you want to see something else, or you want more information, or you wish to purchase, if you happen to catch that information, the vendor code, that helps us narrow down where to find the item. And they're always changing things and bringing things in, and if it sits here for a bit, things do get marked down. So this is the hip chick's shelf in here. Pickin Wildflowers does not have a shelf in the case, but she's got a nice large booth, and we're going to make our way over there. I did share today from her. She bought a really cute little pie cabinet, and it's only $100. So we are going to see that tonight. And I did manage to leave the lights on this time, even though it's after hours, so that we're not walking up to these booths in the dark. The big lamp you might have seen that was here last week has sold, and Don kindly lit this one up. It's just a darling little lamp. It's $60. It's a beautiful little shade on that. I'll turn it off so you can see the color. And then when it's on, it's just a beautiful little lamp, brass bottom. So we go this way to go to Pickin Wildflowers and the hip chick, who we started the month of March off with. So I figured I'm going to go through and try to keep it in order of how I visited each person's booth. So it's about a month apart for each, so you can see the changes, things that have sold, things that have come in just now. You'll notice right off the bat that big, beautiful kitchen table that she had has sold, and she did reduce it down. It sold for $80. Can you believe that? Dawn did manage to hang this light up for her today. It's not plugged in, but it's a good deal. It's a beautiful brass chandelier for $52. Look at that. So this one in the center is not for sale, so she has some lighting in here, and that one is just doesn't have all the bulbs in it. I think we'd be blinded if it was. I'm not sure if we had this lit up last month when we visited here. I talked about it a few times that it was going to be, but I wanted you guys just to see that lit up. So this is Pickin Wildflowers, and she is 20% off. And you can see there's been a lot of changes since we last visited with her booth. So there will be carpeting coming. It's one of the carpets that did get destroyed during the oil leak of March 1st. So again, she is 20% off. And as with all of our vendors, you have to look up and look all the way down. And of course, in between, there are goodies everywhere in this shop. And they do, like I said, try to indicate if there's any damage on the items. So 14 becomes 11.20, 9 becomes 7.20, 15 becomes 12. Nice. And I know the 20%. It's going to be, don't expect me to know the stuff when I get over to the 30% off booth. That's a pretty candle holder for $7.20. And what I love about Kim is that she does put the measurements on almost everything. So it makes it a lot easier for us to showcase these items when we do these videos for you. That's a cute little wooden drawer match holder, candle holder. So $8 for this cute little storage piece that you can paint or leave it as is. It's a pretty little vase. Hairline crack, $5. Okay. That's nice. These look like the Fire King Federal Glass Moon Glow. So she's just reduced these. These are $8 each. They are stackable, as it says. Nice and easy on that. See how easy that was? And they are just $8 each now. Yep, that is the F for Federal Glass in the shield there. There's a nice mortar and pestle for $20. And as I showed last night on the live, we do have a few heavier ones in here. I know Good to Go up on the stage has some that were, they would be like the pharmaceuticals would give to the various pharmacists when they came in, and doctors, and they'd have them out on display, but they are quite usable and they're very heavy weighted. She's got some nice books here. And again, you're taking 20% off, so 8 becomes $6.40. This is a pretty little bisque jar, and you can see the glue kind of bled onto it a little bit, but it's still a sweet little piece for just $3. These are solid brass, and they have a nice patina on them. It says it right there, solid brass, made in India. And for the pair of those, that is $15.20. These are interesting little candle holders as well, or display pieces. There's a cut glass clear fairy lamp, $11.20. Not the traditional ones. It's like a little boudoir lamp shaped one. And you can put the little tea light candle in there that has the little batteries in it, or a little votive candle in there. Here's a nice little lingerie washboard, and that has been reduced. It's missing 2 hooks. Okay, so it does have the couple hooks down here. There's a cute one from Pear's Soap. $9.60 for this cute little picnic type basket. It is missing a lid, but it's a great little storage piece. How cute would that be in a bathroom with little guest towels on it? If you turn it on its side even, it'd be really cute like that. Perfect little storage compartment. It'd look really cute with those wood handles on it. It's got a great selection of plates. And here's a lamp. This is a marriage. The shade does sit better in there. I think it just got shuffled around. And that's just $28 for that lamp now. It's just a little jewelry box for $11.20. Pretty rooster. I did feature him. There's a nice copper dimple plate back there with a hammer type style. That's a good deal on that little picture frame, just $4. Wood vase. $11.20 on that rooster. It's a cute little corner shelf for just $39. And then take that 20% off, so that's $31 something. And as you can see, she does have the measurements on that. Very nice piece. Great price on that too. So you can hang that or set it down. It doesn't have to be hanging. It's an interesting little wood shelf. And there's the measurements on that, and that becomes just $28. That's one single bookend. He's just $5 firm. It's like a resiny material that does look like it's metal, but what a fantastic deal on that. 7.5 inches tall. Very nice. I mean, look at how great he sits on this shelf, how pretty that is. And another pair of little brass candle holders. And those are $9.60 for the pair on those. They do have a nice shine to them. And she has reduced this as well. So from 85 down to 50, and it doesn't say firm, so we're taking that 20% off that 50, so that does become just $40. And these are individual drawers. And again, we are in Pickin Wildflowers, and she is 20% off items not marked firm. This is pretty. This is for the pair. Yes, $16 for the pair. Now this is Sirocco, so they look like they're metal, but they're not, and they're this pretty buttery yellow, very soft, and they're just $16 for the pair. You have your, and these are all great projects. I mean, look at how flat that is, so you could paint something on there if you want to. It's $20 for that pair there, $28 for that old sieve. I've been seeing a lot of these in different shapes and sizes on walls on a lot of the Pinterest and Instagram vignette groups that I've seen. And this is a cute little piece, I think. I'm not sure if this was there last month when we did this. Great little pieces of Temptations. I did feature these as well the other day on my Instagram, Facebook posts. So 24 becomes $19.20 on these, and then 10 becomes just $8. If you have any of the Temptations, this is the Old World Green. If you look up these prices online, they do go for much more. It's just $12 on each of those vintage sun catchers, and I hope I remember. I want to go to the front window and show you a couple other little stained glass sun catchers that I know everybody just loves. Now, this one is a Johnson Brothers. It's more ceramic than ironstone. Doesn't feel like ironstone. These are all ceramic that look like ironstone. I did have here's a piece of ironstone. Is it? Yep. That's an older piece of ironstone here. You can see the staining on that. It does have a old mature crack through that, and that is $20, 6 inches tall. So, but it's glass that has a look of being ironstone. So if you're looking just to have the look of, and don't want to spend a fortune, because a lot of these pieces, this is a sugar and creamer that really look like they are, but they're not, and they're just $14.40. So if they were real ironstone, they'd be a lot more than that. Great price on that picture, $39, and take 20% off. That'd be a fun piece. You know how like people add like the little Star Wars ad or a little dinosaur or something in there, that flea market art. This stuff cracks me up. I love it. I can't quite see the price here. Okay, so that'd be $25.60. The set of canisters becomes $32, and they are all there. A lot of lovely baskets hanging from up there. I don't want to tilt my camera back on my selfie stick because I don't want it falling out. because that would be my luck. She's got some great little chairs. She brought on this cute little chair, and oh, I forgot to put that back up on the piece of furniture when I was doing the pictures for it earlier. So that's my mess. I gotta fix that. So this is $36 for these little drawers here, and they've been painted this beautiful sage green, and then kind of had this dry brushed whitewash over them. And you always hear me saying, if you don't like the color of something, you can easily paint it. And though we do not any longer carry the paints, I can tell you of a few places around here that do. Scranberry Coop and Barb's Treasures both have the Dixie Belle. And you go online, you can find other places that still have it. Amy's Weather Treasures is your source for fusion. She's located in Lake Packong, and she does ship, and she will meet you. So 22 becomes $17.60, I think. So that's a really nice rolling pin. It is a larger one. It's got the green handles. And here's just the pestle pounder, and that's just $6.40. And it's just plain wood. It doesn't have any dark color to it. It's still a cute little primitive type piece, and we still have a couple pieces of Christmas type items in here floating around. Ooh, that's a nice little nesting hen. We will get to you shortly. Okay, quite. That's nice for just $12.80. That's like the salt glaze with the cobalt accents on it. Very pretty. And there are contemporary pieces mixed in with the vintage. Little tin for just $6.40. Pretty set of cups and saucers. You'll remember when we did this last time, it was on the other, this setup was on the other wall. But there's been some new pieces mixed into it, including this lovely chair. Like I said, I forgot to put some things back when I was working in here. $24 for this lovely chair. Kind of nice little captain chair. And again, if I've gone past something too quickly and you want more information on it, please do not hesitate to ask us. We will gladly get you that information. It's pretty light. $28. As is, there's probably some cracked panels. I just cannot see that from here. But I can find out for you. Never a problem. It's a pretty rooster lamp for $36. This bench is still here. It's a lovely bench. Again, easy. This is a super easy paint project. I would rough it up a little bit just to make sure, because it does have a sheen to it, so your paint does adhere better. We are coming up on our Memorial Day and 4th of July celebrations, so we do have some wreaths for that, and decorations have started coming in for the summer. But we're still in spring. And again, I apologize for having left this mess, because I had intended to put that back before I came in this booth. Some things over here as well, and she's got a great little, it's a longer burger cast iron holder that's not for sale, as it does host her baskets on it. So. And again, we are visiting with Pickin Wildflowers. Take 20% off of any of the items that you see in her booth that are not marked firm. And as I mentioned last month, we were going to have a lot of moves in the shop, and we've already started doing some of those. I just want to finish up with Pickin Wildflowers here. So she has some nice linens for sale as well, and I did feature this cute little runner the other day. Now here's the cabinet that just came in. It is wood with the punched tin panels in the front. It's this nice yellow color to it. It's beautiful finish on it. Here's your measurements, and it's 20% off, so it's just $100. And look at the storage inside. And it opens and closes nice and easily. It is not crooked, it's just our floors. That's why it's got some wobble to it. So, but it does stay, it shuts firm, but it's easy to open and close. So that's a great deal. It's not gonna last long, not at $100. You can see it is wood, not particle board or anything. So now I wanna back up, because I wanna show you the hip chick who was over in the booth there, which is now Jazzy Junk, and we visited with the other day. She is now over in this space. And as you can see, Don actually moved her over here, and he did a fantastic job on this booth. Now the hip chick is a 30% off vendor. So we can start on this side. We'll start up front, and again, take 30% off the prices that you see. $30 becomes just $21. Another crate. This one's been reduced from 30 down to 20, so that's just $14 for that crate. And crates are great. You just keep stacking them. They're super fun to use. $17.50 on this one, and these are nice sturdy ones. So So the good deal on those. We still have Easter coming this Sunday, so happy Passover and happy Easter to everybody. For our friends who celebrate any of the holidays this week, it's a big holiday week. Just $7.70 for this vintage rolling pin. And as you can see, she's reduced items as well, so 30 becomes 21. Cute little eggs up here for 3 firm. They're like a ceramic material, hand painted inside. The rack is $75, and then you're taking 30% off of that. It's pretty metal. It's got these little crystals on each end of it. Some nice artwork in here. Nice cake stand for 30, so that becomes 21 as well. And again, this is the Hip Chick, so we are taking 30% off of her items. If you wish to have any information, the red hat is actually on the other side of Vintage Crush. So again, if you see anything, it does not have to be from this particular vendor that we're visiting with. I will gladly get you any information that you might need. $7 for that nice measuring cup, batter bowl. It has the nice spout on it. You have your handle. It's a spongeware, very pretty. And again, this is a 30% off booth. Nice piece of copper. I think that becomes, what, $17.50, I think. Cute little basket for a garden, that's a railing basket for your deck. So that's just $10.50. So you can see how it's wider, so you can put it over your 2x4s. Cute little silverware tray, and take the 30% off of that. We still have a few fireplace sets in the shop. We sell these out all year round. People use them for their fire pits. We have a lot of campsites around here that they get used. This is a nice little piece here. And that is $17.50, and there are the measurements. So you can put your notes on chalkboard here, and that's pretty neat. It's an old piece of wood, and it's been made into a little stationary station. So this whole window, 40, so it'll be 28. So this is on here. It's a chippy window, and it's decorated with this really cool panel of faux flowers. I'll step back so you can see that. And that's just 28 for that vintage decorative window there. 3 panel with the interesting little faux flowers going around it. It's a nice MCM nightstand. Wow, $28. Look at that. That is a fantastic price. Ooh, smooth. I'm going to take that. So that's a nice deal, and it has the little 4 peg legs there. There's a nice old lamp for $45 and 30% off of that. I did feature these ginger beer bottles a few weeks ago on our Instagram, Facebook when she brought those in. So the 40 becomes 28. These are not reproductions. These are actual antique stoneware ginger beer bottles, which I've been seeing a lot of as well on Pinterest and Instagram and other such sites as something to look for. This piece is still here, which I'm surprised at. So that's $175 for this really nice desk and hutch. And if you want to see things on the bottom, you gotta let me know, because I won't go to those unless somebody asks me for information. So this is an interesting little drying stand, basket hanger, whatever you want to use it for $45 and then 30% off. So it does come with these couple little hooks here, so you would just hang on there whatever you wanted to. And again, we are visiting with the Hip Chick. Take 30% off items not marked firm, and that is the same price for cash or credit cards, as well as PayPal. If you've not shopped with us before, please be sure to visit our website, and you'll find our links there on how to get a hold of us. You can call us, email us, direct message us through Facebook or Instagram. That's a good deal on these. These are 20, and then so these would be 14. Both sets of glasses here. So you have these Hazel Atlas ribbed cups here, and you have this set of MCM little glasses here for just 14, as is some paint loss. That's not a bad thing. Nice, very pretty. They have like a turquoisey trim on the inside and just a straight up gold on the outside. Nice little candy dish. Again, that is flash glass, a 1980s ginger jar. This is a very nice little Lazy Susan tray. And there comes the price. I'll get to it. Wow, just $14 for the wicker wood. This is really nice. It's more green. It's looking kind of blue on my screen, but it is green. Got some bunnies left, some nice condiment sets. This is ironstone. Yep. So that'd be $17.50. So you can take the lid off if you want to use it as a planter. It's a really cool piece there. Some cast iron. Again, nice lamps. I know that sits level on there. And I'm going to step to the side so you can see this cute little set here. It's a mirror with the candle sconces on the side. This is like, I feel like I'm back in the 1970s, and that's just $35, and there are the measurements on that tag as well. And she does have these bottles on this shelf here, and they are 30% off again. Nice pair of brass candle holders. Little cute little grater for firm with the little lid on. Oh no, this is to open and you can hang it like that. Now, if you watched our Facebook Live last night, we sold two really cool old graters. One was like that, and the other one was a little bit different. Two for $4. So I know a lot of people don't like to do Facebook. They only do YouTube, or they're just on Instagram, but you don't have to use, you can stay private on Facebook. You can set your settings so that you can just pop on and watch the Facebook Lives as they're happening. I try to pull up the fantastic deals, the items that just come in, and we do ship. I try to pull things that are all shippable. I mean, occasionally there's some larger items because we do have a lot of people that do local pickup. But for the most part, I do try to select things that are shippable for our Facebook Live. That's a good deal. Let's see what she have on this little piece of pack of ribbon here. $5 for like the burlappy brown. A lot of nice little glasses here sold by the sets. All right, so I'm going to head back up so you can get our contact information again. And again, this is the Hip Chick, whose vendor code is 57 and is 30% off. And we visited with her neighbor across the way, Pickin Wildflowers, who goes by the vendor code of Kim. I did not do a video this past Tuesday night, as I usually come in here when I drop my son off at his cat meetings, but he's feeling a little under the weather, so he stayed home, so I ended up not coming in this past Tuesday. So I made up for it tonight with a video tonight. Oh, I did want to show you those two couple of sun catchers in the front window that I had mentioned earlier. And they are from Auntie's Attic. And they are a very good price. She just brought these in. We have this tulip, and we have this cute little potted flower down here. Those are each $3.20 for those. So we usually have water running in this one. Here, I'll show you when it's on. It's very pretty. And that's part of our open light. So yeah, that's part of ours. We got that on Amazon. I have people trying to buy it, but you can find those on Amazon. I don't think it was much more than $30. It was around that. Super easy. You just put your water in it, plug it in, and it's just such a pretty little sound, nice and relaxing. I call it my little tranquil garden. So I'm heading back over here to our front room. Again, don't forget, we do have these taper candles. They are battery operated for just $4 each. We visited with Pickin Wildflowers, the Hip Chick, front corner right next to me. And again, this is Gray Barn Antiques. And I'm going to sign off now. I might do another video before Sunday. And if not, happy Easter. And I hope everybody has a lovely evening. Thank you.